We're against somebody who's got a very comprehensive deck, and we're trying to beat them purely by the power of randomness. I mean, I take it. Yes. I mean, yes. This is acceptable randomness for science. Hello, Gomez here for the LAN Up channel again with another deck for you today. This one is actually one that I played on stream. I had a good laugh with, and it is involving the University of Piltover. Let's get into this. So the deck is called Rocket Scientist. Now the reason why it's called Rocket Scientist is because in my head it sounded smart. Because, right, so for those of you who don't know, the card that I chose to prismatic myself by using the shards, because obviously you get, if you open the boxes you get given choices, but you can gain shards as well, and with those shards you can choose exactly what it is, because only when you open the boxes you get a choice of free. Anyway, the point is I chose the university because I was like, you know what, I'm going to choose the university because technically that's all the cards prismatic other than champions, of course. So I was like, okay, I've done this, now I've got to build a deck around it. And what I really like the idea of is because of the randomness, because of the different cards you're going to be getting out of it. A lot of the time there's not very much synchronization, or like nothing, because it's random, nothing's going to synchronize with your deck, if you understand what I mean. So the main thing that works here is Jinx, because Jinx works with University because that's discarding your hand at the beginning, which then means that Jinx either levels up or gets her rocket, and then University then gives you free cards, and then you kind of work with that. So what is very important to bear in mind is make sure that you put Jinx, I think it is to the right of the University, so that the University's effect of discarding the hand and then she happens first before her draw effect. I mean, technically, so what you could do if you put it to the left hand side of the University, she draws a card because her leveled up effect is you draw a card. So you draw a card, the University will then get rid of that card, you then get a rocket and that, but I believe you still get the rocket even if there's nothing in the hand that discards, but I might be wrong with that, so don't quote me on that because I might be wrong. Anyway, so I really want to make a deck that kind of had some synchronicity with the randomness that the University can provide. And so crazy enough, I thought of Zoe, because I will admit I have been making loads of Zoe decks. I do like the champion a lot. I like just the fact that all you got to do is play 10 cards, and then from that, the whole game, those keywords are continuously being shared amongst everyone. Not the most powerful of champions in the fact, I say not the most powerful, she's one of the most played champions out of the latest expansion that showed Riven, Zoe and Victor. Zoe's probably actually still the more played one on ladder. I mean, out of all of them, I mean, Victor still sees play and Riven still sees play, but probably the most meta is actually Zoe. But I like the idea of just the fact that all you gotta do is do that. So because we are playing this, because basically, so when you think University, you instantly think discard aggro. You like put Draven in the deck. Draven's axes can discard things, and to be fair, University does still work in that deck. I actually made that deck a very long time ago. I might need to go back and have a look at it, but there'll be a link up there anyway to the video that I made a long time ago on discard aggro with this landmark. Anyway, I decided to take it a different route because Spacey Sketcher's got a little bit of discard stuff that goes on here. We've got all the discard stuff going on. Jerry Rig just works so well. Poro Cannon for the discard, as well as the fact that obviously it gives you an elusive, so that if your opponent is playing which is like Timo, Zoe, anything, it gives you that counter, as well as the fact that obviously in the late games, this counts as 2 cards for Zoe, basically, because you're discarding something and then playing a Poro, so it counts as 2 cards, but also once Zoe levels up and then you get things on the board, that is a very quick way to get things elusive on the board. That's another thing to note about that. So, we've got all this discard stuff, all of which you could decide to put in a couple of ballistic bots because of the craziness that's being created. More discard, little bit of draw and heal, little bit of this is easy to get out of your hand. Once Zoe hits forward and gives you a Celestial, very easy for this card just to immediately get thrown out of your hand. But if it's not needed, it can be discarded as well. Get excited for that damage as well as the fact, because you need to remember, once University is on the board, it's going to start giving you cards which sometimes you can't play them because you don't have the mana to, and sometimes they're just cards you don't want to play. So having the ability to discard for damage and discard, it's a very useful mechanic to have. And bear in mind that once University is on the board, it is legitimately use it or lose it, because you will just lose that hand afterwards. So if you get the opportunities, you might as well use these things. So yeah, get a little bit more draw and whatnot, and then a little bit of draw here. Admittedly, not necessarily needed, because I said, like, once University hits on the board, your draw is basically your drawing cards that you're going to be discarded, unless there's nothing in the cards that University gives you that you want to play. I just wanted to make sure that we had draw going on, but definitely, like, you know, the augmenter, for example, could be changed for some landmark removal, so you could definitely throw in a couple of copies of what's it called, Aftershock or whatnot. You could definitely do that. I just put this in because I wanted that ability to potentially draw if I needed it to, but admittedly, in some of the games you will see, because all the games you're going to see were from my stream, so which is like but this is just the deck that I decided to run. Obviously you want to be trying to keep Zoe and whatnot in hand if you can from the beginning, and try to throw your University down on 5. You kind of want to play Jinx before playing University for the instant level up, but these are just like, you know, it was a great idea. It was a lot of fun to play, as you will see on the videos that we did from stream. So that's why I wanted to share this deck with you guys, let you guys decide what you think about it. So as I've just mentioned many times, I played this deck on stream, so shameless plugged up Twitch, Twitter and Instagram. If you want to catch me live, you can catch me on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, as well as the fact that obviously there is the Discord link down below if you want to catch me at any point. But as I said, it was a lot of fun, so you want to come join in the laughter, please feel free to. Thank you all so much for the support that I've been getting on Twitch and on YouTube. Just the amount of support, follows, subscriptions, everything. Honestly, it does mean the world to me. I know that it sounds stupid, but honestly, like, it's a very simple thing for you to do, just to click a button or whatnot. But and the people who spend their time to comment, to watch and then comment, honestly, it makes my day when I read those comments and I see those things. So thank you, honestly, so much for everything. All the support is so amazing from you guys, so honestly, thank you so much. But as I said, without further ado, let's just get in and see how this deck did in a couple of matchups. Have to ask for it. That's the main thing. Mute side, that's what they do. That's the reason why. Right. Ooh. So Ashe. Okay, I'm trying to. So Ashe with Zoe. So what's your plan? What is your plan? Do I keep the rummage? Do I keep the rummage for some draw right now? I feel like I might need it. With the I mean, the game plan is there. Right. Do I just get rid of rummage? I mean, to be fair, turn 5, I'm gonna be. Turn 5 is everything's gonna be leaving my hand anyway. Potential stun. I feel like I use this. For some reason, my mind is telling me that I'm gonna need the ability to silence. In my head, that sounds right. We go forward. It's gonna be all good. Do not worry, people. Oh, so we could actually silence the goat. We could silence the goat so that he's not making gems. Because I feel like, so his plan has got to be to hit us elusively, like, devastatingly, right? So do we just get rid of the other? Do we get rid of rummage again? Do we get rid of rummage? See what we can get. Actually, do we want the? It's either this or draw, right? I feel like I'm gonna go draw. I know that obviously our hand is gonna be discarded very soon, but we're going with draw. I mean, we need to hope that we can find Jinx, or I mean, that, to be fair, that gets discarded. That's fine. So we're going with the draw. We're gonna be giving our opponent a gem. But it's okay. It's okay. I can live with this decision. So a little bit of draw. As I said, this one doesn't really matter if it gets discarded. I guess we kind of matter about this guy, but at the end of the day, it's okay. I can yet again live with that decision. Oh! Okay. Significant buff. I mean, admittedly, we can just go. Your buff means nothing. Good day, sir. We return the goat because I mean, Actually, no, he's not even running Witcher. He's not even running Noxus. So it's not like he would have had the Assessor there for Right, here's one thing to remember, people. There's no point in running 2 universities. The reason why there's no point in running 2 universities is because the first one gives you a hand, the second one then discards the hand that the first one gave you, and then gives you another set of 3. So running 2 universities is actually pointless. I just want to point that out to anyone who didn't know how that like, you know, works. But it's okay. Because, do we want to... I mean, next turn, our turn is throw out university. Do we really want to draw? I guess we draw to see whether or not we can find something we can play. Like, admittedly, so if we can find Jinx, that's not actually a bad thing. Because then, admittedly, so we don't play university next turn. We then wait and see what would you like. You know, I mean, it's... We can leave options open if we use... Ooh! There's that. So if we use this, just to see... I mean, we might as well play this. It's 4-0 anyway, so because of that. So we leave it. The university shall give us all we need. Right, so we've got 2 things which in hand right now, once they're discarded, mean very little, because obviously, like, you know, so we could even throw Jerry out. We could throw Jerry Pot out, but we don't. There's no point. We might as well keep the mana. We're gonna throw out university. The hand's gonna be discarded. As the hand gets discarded, Flame Chompers comes out, and so does Jerry Rig. No, don't send me to the Shadow Realm. What's up, people? How you doing, Yoshi Games? How you doing, my friend? So I decided to make Piltover University my prismatic card because it gives me all the prismatics. So the genius is it gives me everything. So why would I not make the university my prismatic card? That's the question. But just chilling. Good to hear. Prismatic deck through 1 card. Exactly. This is all we need. Prismatic everywhere. So we have got another copy, so if he does come up with a way of getting rid of our landmark, at least on the plus side, like, you know, we've got other ways. I mean, we've got 2 things in our hand right now that once they're discarded, they're instantly going to end up on the board anyway, so whoop, put those on the board. Right, let's see what we got. So, I mean, right, I just want to point out there's no point in playing university on university action. You get no benefit from that. So, I guess we go. I guess that's the best thing out of these things to put out right now, stat wise, as well as the fact that it does like, you know, call for respect, right? Don't you dare find a way to obliterate my landmark right now, because once this landmark goes, that's all my landmarks done. Because don't you do it. Okay. It's okay. So don't you do it! Right. So, we could actually just attack forward with this. Because by attacking forward with this... I mean, actually, or do we... How many things... I mean, he's got a lot of Frostbite still to do. Potential Troll... Actually, we leave it. Potential Troll Charm. Potential Pale Cascade. Potential... A lot of different things. I'd rather keep that as a blocker. Your draw cards still going to... Your draw cards are still going to be not admittedly, yes. But the things that I draw are not going to be prismatic. I mean, we sacrificed the non-prismatic one for the prismatic one. Right, okay, so... I feel like we do this. I don't really mind those trade-offs. We do have a redouble Valor. But a big part of me's thinking, throw the... I mean, it's going to be... Right, whatever we draw, we know... Yep, okay, right, so we're going to getting some buffs on top of there. Makes sense. Makes sense to save her life. Otherwise, why would... Oh! No! Jerry! Okay, so Jerry has let us down. Jerry's let us down. His one job was to kill. His one job was to kill, and he couldn't even do that. Right, so I'm going to go with the draw just to see what we get. Because if we can get Jinx... Oh, we no longer have the because we had the dog on the board before, so we could use Redouble Valor, but to be fair, Redouble Valor means nothing with the fact that he's got loads of frostbite mechanics right now. So it's okay. Something changed. New headphones? Yes. These are well noticed, Blaine. But Blaine, how are you doing? These are indeed new headphones because the ooh, actually not a bad card. So we can yeah, we throw that in to kill that. But I feel like we firstly capture this. You belong to me now. So we captured this. But yeah, which good. Hello, how you doing? I'm gonna say this name. Rafix, how you doing? And bro, I was welcome to say the greetings, and you're entertaining to watch and fun and enthusiastic. I've said your name terribly wrong, but so I'm guessing you came across from YouTube, right? Ooh, wait, what? Oh, they've just put a prismatic. I mean, I was gonna use this to kill that, but I will do this because I'm guessing, right? If we don't do this, she doesn't get thing. But if we throw the little knife at her that was intended for this guy, if we throw the little knife, she does come. She does get. Come to me, Ashe. You belong to me now. So we could actually. Can we kill enough things that make this viable? I don't think we can. The problem is that if we heal ourselves, whatever we draw is gonna get burnt, and if we draw Jinx, then we're in significant trouble, right? So I feel like we just go forward. I feel like we just go forward. Actually, we could even. Is there anyone I want to grab? So potential power cascade. Do we just grab this over here? Do we just grab that over there? That's like, I mean, we could have actually still gone forward with the captain, but I wanted to leave just in case, because you never know what your opponent's gonna throw at you. Just in case, I kind of wanted to keep her back, keep her health stat. Okay. Ooh, do you remember when I said you never know what your opponent's gonna throw at you? I mean, I definitely should have killed this swine. What's he gonna do? Nicely done. Nicely done. So that's two of my units down. I mean, admittedly, slowly but surely the price of this has come down, but not enough. As much of me wants to heal my core, I know that the chance of me drawing Jinx or Zoe could be in there, and if I do draw them, like how Dragon Kick! Okay, look, there you go. For example, we just drew Zoe, so okay, not gonna lie, this is not the best. We already know that our opponent's got some tricksy stuff that they've already used on us. Gonna do this defense. Potential more frostbites, but Bendrick, nice! Jinx University was my main deck for a long. Okay, there we go. So that's what I mean. They got tricky stuff. They're like they're working plans out around us. I mean, we throw Zoe out because we've got so many things now. That, I mean, do we throw a suppressor? I mean, the problem if we throw a suppressor down, I feel like we Dragon's Rage. I feel like we Dragon's Rage going into a suppressor. So if we Dragon's Rage to kick the overwhelm minion into the core. So we go, you good day, sir. So that's 6 damage. 6 damage to our enemy's core. Of course. I mean, so that's coming back to them, right? That just comes back to them. It's annoying. It's annoying because it means they've still got an overwhelmed minion, but at the end of the day, I don't honestly mind that. So we could play the Stony Suppressor, but that will mean that our spells are going to be going up in cost, or we can play this and then play the which is that. So we just force. I mean, they're on 3 health. If we can force a little bit of mushroom damage in there, just as an extra, why not? Raccoon. But it's all good. Interesting change. Or change new headphones. Me doing great. This is one of the best Mondays I've had in a while. Hope you're also having a good one. Blaine, thank you so much. But you know, I'm having a good one. It's good to hear that you're doing okay. Right, so okay, I mean, and the fact, I mean, it's done, right? It's done. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. It's over, Anakin. Accept your fate for science. I mean, that's meaningless. I mean, the fact that we actually had like double kill. Go on, it's over, Anakin. It's over. I mean, I want to know, what does, you know, with the GG, you know, with, how does, I mean, that is GG, Shen emote, with the thing, the interaction, does that actually reduce the cost of everything the university makes as well? Because it have become a problem. I mean, a lot of the community is saying that, and so people are massively expecting Pack Your Bags to be nerfed in the next patch notes, because literally you are just seeing it like constantly on the ladder. It's, I mean, I don't know the exact percentage play rate. Potentially the percentage play rate's actually a lot lower than what people think it is. It's just an annoyance to deal with. That's the truth of the matter. It's an annoyance to deal with. So we throw Zoe out. Here's the plan. We throw Zoe out. We then could actually Poro Cannon on top of Flame Chompers to get Flame Chompers out on the board. Not that it's going to do anything for us this turn. But the option is there. And then we discard one of these Poros. Then we discard a Poro for the greater good. Oh, actually no, we discard the Flame again. We discard the Flame. Oh, University. Oh, I mean, potentially. No, she doesn't deserve that. I mean, we go forward. We go forward here. I mean, I feel like, I mean, we could actually get rid of one of these. But the question is, do we want to try and force him to do the trade? I mean, it's not what you want to do, but I honestly, I don't mind. I mean, Brittle Steel. Oh no, Elixir of Iron, of course. Of course, everyone knows that. Yeah, now, which it's one of the top meta decks, let's be honest. At every point on the ladder, you're seeing people playing it. He is getting his vitamins. Indeed, I'm getting my yes. The move is coming. The move is there. We just have to wait. I mean, the problem is we play Jinx, and then we play Jinx, and then we're gonna be discarding all of our other champions.
Jinx stands for Jinx.
I mean, I feel like we leave the university until both these cards have left my hand. Admittedly, both these cards can leave my hand. Both these cards can leave my hand next turn.
Faster than my arrow.
Both of those cards can leave my hand next turn. So it's okay. It's okay. So this guy gets taken out by here. So part of me's thinking that we just move that to one side for a second so that doesn't get a block. Because basically we're making our opponent go down a lot. So, forcing them to get rid of one champion. So decide to keep Ashe. We can actually, if he puts a card down, we can actually stun Ashe. Actually, we can just straight up kill Ashe. Why am I thinking about the stun? Okay, right.
Requires a sharp blade.
That gets stunned. That gets stunned. How close is, I mean, she's halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer, take my hand. We're making that swear. Whoa. Right, so we do actually have this option. I feel like we throw the almighty Poro, and then we discard. I feel like we discard the Sketcher. And I feel like we need to try and kill Ashe. Potentially Troll Chant or Troll Chant, Elixir of Iron, or something along those lines like comes out right now. But I feel like we've got to try and kill Ashe. Yes! Yes! The mighty Poro! He lives to fight another day! Right, so I don't mind playing University now. University, and then we can actually use Urchin to get rid of Star Chart. The moves, Yugi! No! No! You cruel, heartless bastard! Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Those are not the moves I needed to see, Yugi. Ah, get excited. We're just going to be burning and get excited, which is a little bit upsetting. We go forward because I honestly don't mind I mean, admittedly, maybe I shouldn't have gone forward because we could have actually defended the 5 damage. I was upset with the situation as it went down. My mind was clouded. Better get use of his cards. We were so close. We were so close on the Zoe front as well. Ah, just all the moves ruined. Oof! Oof in P3. Oof. Right, it's okay. Our opponent gets 5 damage. We put our 100% faith into science right now. Oh, the humanity in DC Blame remembers. We actually now have Make It Rain. So Make It Rain. I mean, we have to throw, we throw the Stellar called out, but Make It Rain now actually does get rid of that. I mean, admittedly, we should, I mean, Quick Attack doesn't really save you. It doesn't save me, but what does save me is throwing out this little man to exhaust 5 damage. Save me! So we lose the scamp, but you know, he knew the risks. He knew the risks. Goodbye, Jerry. You served me well. Oh, Jerry. What a command. Lucky. I mean, we had to go for it. Because, oh, you mean the command of all the humanity. Right, so. We've got picks. I mean, so we don't do the landmark one, obviously, but do we do 2 damage? Like, or do we make this have more damage so that it can? I feel like, you know what? I feel like we do the big stupid move. I feel like I'm gonna end up regretting it because we could have actually just had 8-8 on the board. And the 8-8 on the board actually would not have been... I mean, I wish I now had that 8-8 on the board. Mistakes were made. Okay, so immediately throwing some damage in so we could throw... I mean, do we just throw it directly into his core? Or do we start trying to damage some of these little men down? I mean, I feel like the problem is... So, Assessor, right? Assessor is a thing. Assessor is a thing our opponent definitely runs. So... They're going to be getting significant draw coming out with both of these on the board. They've done a significant amount of buffing in there. So I feel like actually going wide is not the worst. Going wide is not the worst plan with what our opponent has done. Boxtopus! Okay.
Break the ties that bind.
I mean, I feel like we throw this out. Because it does give us a bit of a threat against things. Assessor. Ah, the draw, Yugi. Okay, so we have definitely not done that. I feel like we throw out Boxtopus.
I'm still good to scrap.
Go get him, Boxtopus. Go get him.
Stand together.
Right, so Boxtopus. I mean, it's now going to come down to like what are the smartest moves, right? What are the smartest moves? So I feel like we are going to have to leave Riven for the time being. A big part of me actually kind of wants to leave the Ballistic Bot alive because it is kind of slowly but surely picking damage at our opponent, but we are leaving like things which are going to be causing us problems later on down the line, aren't we? You know what? I'm gonna do this. I feel like I'm gonna regret this. I'll live to regret this. But I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this move. I feel like I will live to regret this. But I kind of want to keep Ballistic back because I want to be. At least that's 1 damage on my opponent's core every turn that I can count on. It's not gonna end up being a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it's something. Admittedly, maybe we should have kept the health minion, because obviously that gives us... No! Boxtopus, why? You were the best of us, Boxtopus. You were the best of us. It's my boy, the man with 8 boxing gloves. Right. It's okay, it's okay. Starring is rude. Well, staring is rude. It stares. It is rude. We do this. I mean, all we've got right now is literally the power of science. We're against somebody who's got a very comprehensive deck, and we're trying to beat them purely by the power of randomness. I mean, I take it. Yes. I mean, yes. This is acceptable randomness for science. I mean, this is acceptable randomness. I shall take it. Good day, sir. So, that's that's quite a big one you got there.
Can't be.
So, see, the thing is, big part of me is thinking attack forward with her, but we do know that they're playing Ashe, and so the most likeliness of frostbites are there. Would they have an ability? So frostbite potentially heal. I feel like we leave Jinx back because this if Zoe can get in, like, obviously because frostbite. Yeah, there we go. So I assume that was a thing, but now every single time we're discarding, like, we're gonna get to the point now where we're just getting rockets. So I don't mind that. I don't mind that. We have forced out, which we have also. So level up. We have also forced our opponent to, we have forced them to use one of their frostbites. So, as long as we can defend ourselves on the board, ooh, lifesteal as well. Ooh, this is acceptable randomness. So annoying. I mean, I feel like we go big. We go big. So we throw that. Admittedly, that would have made that slightly cheaper, but we do want to be. Oh, you coward! How do you leave? How do you leave in the middle of all of this? I mean, admittedly, I will admit that the bullshit of me hitting, Feel the Rush was a little bit too much to handle. Definitely for my opponent. Obviously, go hard. Why would we not be against go hard at this point? We've faced it enough times this evening. Why should we make a change? Okay, so I mean, that's not a bad turn. I mean, actually, I don't mind this hand. I don't mind this hand. We've got things to discard. We've got things that we can make. Oh, the University. turn one. I mean, a big part of me is just thinking, you know what? We get down the cost of University, play University on turn 4, am I right? Yep, go hard. There it is. There it is. There you are. University, which can go hard, coming at me. At this point, you can turn go hard into a drinking game. I mean, actually, you could. The amount of times that people play it, you actually could turn go hard into a drinking game. So,
Where do you stand on
so we could use this to get this down. I mean, a big part of me does want to play that turn 4, but we could just do this on top of this, and then there's the moves you want to do, and then there's the smarter moves. And sometimes, Jinx, the smarter moves are the ones that you go for. So, immediate attack forward. Actually, no, we don't immediately attack forward. As much of me wants to immediately attack forward, potentially scamp. I mean, actually, we want to keep Jinx. I'm actually going to pass the turn. Basically, this is the turn. This is the turn they might put the keg out. That was the reason why there was the hesitation. Is because this is the turn that they might have put the 2 cost 1 who puts a keg out, like as a thing. Getting this within the range of go hard makes a lot of sense. We want to keep we want to keep the mana because basically it means that it leaves get excited as an option. So there it is. I mean, he's getting there quick. He's gonna get to the pack of barracks really quick, which is not what we're after. We don't really want him to get there as quick as they're getting there, but it could get there. Every time you see somebody play go hard in a match, you take a drink. Right, so
Nothing like the stink of blood and sweat.
okay. So he can no longer use Twisted.
Rules are made to be broken.
I mean, I know for a fact he plays go hard again. Oh. Woo! That's a lot of damage. So we do have Get Excited, but I mean, we're going to be dropping the University next turn anyway, right? We drop University down next turn anyway. The reason I don't mind putting Jinx in front of this is because, like, go hard. I mean, there's so many different things that he could have that are going to cause problems there that... Okay. We throw down University. I mean, actually, technically, maybe we shouldn't have done that because that now puts her into Twisted Fate yellow card territory. So, admittedly, it was a bit of a ballsy move. I mean, we go. I mean, Twisted Fate yellow card comes out. Mistakes were made. Incoming! Yep, exactly. TF incoming. TF yellow card incoming. You know. You know. On the plus side, if TF yellow card comes in, we get excited. Like, actually, I mean, Flame Chompers is coming out next turn anyway, so we can do that to at least... Oh my god! No, I mean, no. Not like this, Yugi! Not like this! To the rescue! I mean, we can't let that happen. We can't let that. I won't let you. I won't let you take my landmark from me. Wrong target. It's okay, it's okay. Right, so, was it wrong discard target, didn't attack too. Greetings, what are we playing today? So, Galacane, what we're playing today is University because it's the prismatic card I chose to make. So prismatic, this, and we're obviously playing it with, okay, right, so, as much of me likes the idea of this, actually, no, it's our opponent's attack turn. What am I talking about? Ignore me! So we can throw out... I feel like we throw out the cutthroat, and then we can rummage the other two away. So we defend elusively. Why can't I was gonna say, we defend elusively. Also play that there, because we might as well try and save our health while we can. And then we go, I love it! Then we go, whoop, whoop, whoop. Get ourselves a rocket so that those things are going down, Yugi! Those things are going to the graveyard! Okay, and to be fair, the comedy of the fact that we can actually discard this and then just play the Poros. We go big on board, Yugi! Okay, so he's going for draw. I mean, there's nothing we can do about that. We just have to accept the fact that draw has come for us. It's fine. Okay, I mean, how close is he to pack your bags? So, we know that he's used one... He's used two. So he basically he's very close to the pack your bags move. Like he's like, I mean, he's on the pack your bags move. He's on the pack your bags move, which is a shame. But okay, it's okay. We immediately go for an attack forward. I feel like the plan is we immediately attack. Send everyone. Attack. Send it all forward. Attack his life points directly. I mean, attack his life points directly. No, Zoe! I mean, it's because the way we played this. Okay, attack his life points directly. Attack his life points directly. Go. So, boom, shake the room. So, potentially uses it. Oh no, twisted into this. So we could, we could do this. As the not this time, hey. So we do that as the maybe next time, hey. Okay, now I mean, we played the rocket, and then we go for we play the rocket, and then we play Jinx forward. Wait, you can double rocket if you recall Jinx. I mean, we don't double rocket because we've got no way of discarding our hand. I mean, we played this. I'm assuming he's got go. I'm assuming. Has he not got pack your bags? He didn't have pack your bags, Yugi. There, yeah, we couldn't. Which could. I mean, if you could, if you could, yes. If you could, yes, you could, because you'd be replaying it, so it should be a whole new. So I haven't got anything that I can play on top of this. I do have this, which actually stuns. He's going big. He's going big. He's like, he's like, I've got to find the pack your bags. I've got to find the pack your bags. There it is. Right, I've got no way of saving her this time. Like, the saving has gone, sadly. We can't save her this time. But we still have got 4 damage on our opponent's core. So, I'm going to be experimenting with the Swole Squirrel. I'm thinking something in Targon Gem, Zenith, Bastion. I mean, the thing of it is that you need to remember with Swole Squirrel, the main benefit of it comes from the fact that you want to be striking. So obviously Demasia's got strikes. You've got different ways. I mean, I don't know what happened there, but we moved the screen went weird slightly. Need assistance? I mean, Vaza can help. Vaza's actually an amazing deck builder. So we've got, 3 damage in the elusive slot.
Never lost a fair game.
Or played one. Exactly. Always the same with you go hard types. Right.
Soak it in.
So we throw this out. 3 damage elusively. Actually, we could get more damage elusively. Okay, here's what we do. Here's a little lesson in trick. I mean, actually, it doesn't actually matter because he can't kill that. I was gonna say here's a little lesson in trickery because the plan was gonna be that we play this and play one of these, see what our opponent does, and then play this. But actually, it doesn't matter.
Give us some room.
So we defend ourselves. Actually, we could kill that if we really wanted to. I mean, the option is, we should have maybe played Zeeble to stop his attack. Go on, we do that. We do that. We stop the attack. We then put this Poro forward to see whether or not he uses Go Hard. He doesn't. We throw the Zeeble, and that is 4 points directly into his core. And that's not talking about anything that we get from that's not talking about anything that we get from the university. Go University! I mean, that's already 1 damage. Scout minion. The ability to, we just go. We just go before he's got the chance to react. I think we just go. Admittedly, he could actually have the vengeance. But we throw this man out. He needs to have a heal. So admittedly, we went a little bit too cocksure. We did go a little bit too cocksure, but it's okay. At least when he died, he could actually have other things which are going to be problematic. I'm not going to lie. Problems have come for me. I'd be a fool to say that problems have not come for me. But, come on, just give me damage. Just give me a damage spell. It's not we can actually Siphon Soul. We can Siphon Soul this man. So, it does the Go Hard. He does the Go Hard, which, admittedly, we can throw Tough just to keep that alive. We throw Tough on it. He lives, but not well. Withering Whale, Withering Whale is also a thing, but we throw, what we do first, we Siphon Soul first. We Siphon Soul first, and then we throw the Augmenter into trying to kill Christmas, but basically that is a guaranteed 1 point on our opponent's core. That is a guaranteed 1 point on our opponent's core. So, deny the heal, Withering Whale. Right, so. As long as we keep, Shenamote indeed, my friend. Shenamote indeed. Good day, sir. You have played well. But this was no go hard time for you today. And dead. Yes. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So, expect. See, the thing is, this deck can kick off. Like, he can get map. He can get map and then just like map on top of Vi. It all goes terribly, terribly wrong for me. I feel like death has come. Death has come for me again, very quickly. Expect to see that defeat screen again very soon. Okay, right. So, it's okay. It's okay. Let's start thinking positive. Let's start thinking positive. We got this. We got this. If I keep rocking my head in this nonchalant manner, eventually it will make sense. Okay, goat drops on the board. It's fine. He can drop all the goats he wants because we're just gonna... I'm actually gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of the Augmenter. Might end up regretting that decision, but at least this means I can trade off against goat. Then Pale Cascade comes after me. It's perfectly fine.
Behold me!
Okay, so... We get rid of one of our rummages. We've still got enough one. And then we play that. We can defend you elusively as well, Yugi. Don't you worry. We've got all the options. If only we had a power cascade. Right, so. All the options. So, go on then. Let's see what we get. See what we get. Ooh, actually, elusive. Actually, the ability to defend ourselves elusively. Draw or overwhelm. What's he playing again? So he's playing like Victor. Oh, sorry, not Victor. He's playing Taric with Vi. Potentially Trickster. Potentially Trickster's the better move here. We leave it. We leave. But Janky, how's your day been going? Hope all is well with you, my friend. Oh, Jinx. Jinx and very little way to be able to discard our hand. We go like that. I feel like we throw Trickster out. We throw the Poro out. Potentially next, like, we're looking like a turn or two ahead, throwing Jinx out. It's not looking too bad. Oh, Taric!
Rare jewel.
Curse you, Taric, and everything you stand for, you swine! Okay. So, get that damage in. It's fine. If he does have map, we basically need as many elusive things as possible to cover the damage which is going to be coming from us for us elusively. Okay, right, so he's got.
But can you float?
He's got that.
Certainly try.
So, this sounds stupid, mainly because it is.
Jinx stands for Jinx.
Six cards in. 6 cards in. It's okay.
Never submit.
Never submit. He wants to keep his elusive back. I feel that we do we trade off with Goat, or do we just, like, you know, accept that Goat has become a significant problem? I don't really want to play Jinx here, Power Cascade, you know, all that jazz. I feel like chicken tonight, but I also feel, I mean, obviously the thing is, if we give him the gems, he then just augments the hell out of this. Maybe we just take the damage.
Didn't do nothing.
I might end up, I feel like I'm going to end up regretting my decisions. I will regret the decisions that were made here today. But they were my decisions to regret. Speed running my way towards it to plat 4. But other than that, I mean, I'm already there, buddy. I beat you there. James, how you doing? Otherwise, pretty great. But, you know, I have already speed run my way to plat 4. So, I'll meet you there. I mean, to be fair, I might end up in a game against you. If you're speed running, so I'm well. How about yourself? I'm all good. Right, so ballistic bot. Right, so if we ballistic.
Exalt me like the god I am. Meow.
Ballistic. Meow. If we ballistic, then this is the thing with it, right? We need to work out the right way of doing this. So if I do, I mean, the thing, part of me almost wants to have the elusives, because if he ends up mapping something, I mean, we're so close. Actually, we're so close. You know what? As much as me's thinking, actually, I'll do it. Okay, right. I feel like I end up regretting this decision. So, actually, because I mean, he draws a card as well, so that's not actually helping me get to discard. Okay. Hear me out. So, we could now rummage. We could now rummage these two away and just get the level up. I mean, he has got massively elusive. Do you remember what I said? That we should have kept elusives? Our opponent's got massively elusive on us. It seems like the smarter plan would have been to keep more elusives, right? So we can get excited. One of these off the board. We could actually go forward with Jinx. He then defends. But then we get excited. This seems smart. Okay, ignore that. Ignore that plan. Relay that order, Captain. This was not smart. Okay. Maybe we should have done the get excited move first and then Vimshi, but it's okay, it's okay. We take care of that business. We get a bomb. Relay the order, Captain. You get 1 rocket, so we get excited, do that. We also level up Zoe as well, so on the plus side levels. So for the rest of the game, so we just need the university now, and we need the university to give us the craziest stuff that you ever did see. That's what we are honestly asking for right now. We're asking for university, and we are asking for university to give us unbelievable craziness. We can throw Jerry out. No one expects Jerry. Okay. So, he can throw all the gems he wants. We do actually have elusive cover. We do actually have elusive cover, so that's not the worst thing. We do have elusive cover. I'm not gonna lie, I wish that things were slightly better than the situation that are currently gonna be coming at me. A masterpiece! I do wish things that were better than the damage I'm about to take. For the damage we are about to take, may we be truly grateful. Okay, so the problem is that this is unkillable, so we throw Jerry out. Jerry, stop him! Jerry, stop the unkillable man! I feel like we played this here, then we used the bomb. We used the bomb from Get Excited to kill that, but yeah, no, we can't. We have no, I mean, do you remember when I said that we should have kept the elusives? We massively should have kept the elusives, because right now, problems have come for me! But it's okay. It's okay, we can still kill this. Come to University of Piltover, come to me. Come on. You know you secretly want to come to me, University. Come to me! Okay. Immediately do this. Come on, University. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I mean, oof! Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not the best. It's not the best, but it could be a lot worse. He says, hopingly. Okay, so we can actually make everyone elusive. Actually, no, we can't, because this one's still alive. Relay that order, Captain! Relay that order! We can get draw. Right, okay, so this might end up being very, very stupid. Most likely because it is very, very stupid. But we got to go. When you gotta go, you gotta go. So we do this potential bastion, potential lots of different things causing us problems. He's got so many kitty cats. So many kitty cats. So little time. So the kitty cats have come for me. So use you, discard this. Get bomb. Attack with bomb. Oh, no! You swine! You swine! The university just drops and you leave? No, good sir! This is not how one duels! Have the decency to stay here and accept your punishment! How dare you, sir! When everything goes according to plan, how dare you leave during the midst of combat? So yes, that is the Rocket Scientist deck. As I said, I don't actually remember when I explained it at the beginning. The Rocket Scientist is because we're playing University. Like, I can't remember whether I explained the name. For some part of me, I'm just remembering, I don't think I explained the reason. So we're playing University of Piltover and the rockets from Vimshi, so we're going to university to learn rocket science. That was actually the concept of the name. I probably did not actually stress that a bit, but anyway. I hope you enjoyed it. As I said, it was a lot of fun to play. As you can see, if you try this deck, please let me know how it goes to you on LAN. If you make any changes to this deck, please let me know what changes you make to it. I did actually, as I said, say that I have already made a university deck that was in the discard aggro function, so I'll put a link up somewhere to it here. This was actually a few things that go, so it might need a little bit of updating, but yet again, that is still fun to play because it's like when discard aggro runs out of steam, this gives you a little extra something. But as I said, I do stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, so you want to come catch the action live, please feel free to, as well as the fact there is the Discord link down below. If you enjoyed yourself, why not consider hitting that like or subscribe button, but do not feel forced. Anyway, honestly, thank you all so much. Until next time, bye!
Flash of brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me! Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.